Hello and welcome to Cindershadow Gaming. I'm your host Cindershadow, and of course you banned it. Wizard, what do you think was going to happen when you printed this absolutely broken card? The Book of Exalted Deeds have been banned in the standard 2022 play queue 6 days after it was released on MTG Arena. What am I supposed to say? I post a deck list about this last Saturday, make the video, 5 days later it's banned. This is absolutely ridiculous to see and hear that this happened earlier today. This ban kind of came out of nowhere as an emergency banning. Do check out some stuff that's going down because there's a certain video that me and Desolator have now filmed, and it will be up probably before this video goes up. So if you guys haven't seen that, do go search that out on Desolator Magic. We show you why this card is being banned. It's because it's you can create a situation where the game will never end. There is no end to the game. One person has to concede the game and walk away from the table. There is nothing else that happens in the game ultimately. It's a self-contained loop engine that will go on forever, and you can't lose the game with this card and the way it goes off. It's absolutely ridiculous to see that this card getting banned this early into the season, and then they're saying it's going to be released when rotation happens, but you still have the same cards and the same situation arising. Unbanning this when rotation happens does nothing to the card. It does absolutely nothing to stop the card from continuing to be broken. This card was a mistake like we've seen in the past. This is probably as bad as the pirate that looped itself back from Ixalan, in the sense that there wasn't any foresight going forward that this card is a self-contained loop engine that will never let the game end. This is why we see these problems with the fire design, why we've seen so many issues with the way Magic the Gathering is being run nowadays, and why we've seen so many bans in the standard meta, and the health of the game is truly suffering from it. I myself even having a hard time picking up Arena nowadays just to play some few games. Really, it's now down to the point where I'd rather just play with you guys. And in order to do that, I still got to keep my account somewhat active just so I can build up the cards so we can play these kooky decks and have fun and just enjoy the game for what Magic the Gathering is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a game about fun, but Arena has made it such a competitive nightmare to have to wade through. You have now cards that are like this that are being pushed to the limit, and it is completely broken. Like I said, I did already report on this as it being a card that broke standard, and now it's been proven that it's just going to be problematic for the next 2 years in the format. It's going to have to be banned right out of the gate. This is something that in draft could happen ultimately, where two players do get this card in draft and have the self-contained version of it being able to gain life, and then you get an angel token, and it gets pinned down, and nothing happens for the rest of the game. It's just really unfortunate to see such cards continue to happen and continue to just break it. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to record a quick little video, let you know the Book of Exalted Deeds have been banned. It's mainly a format that isn't official, but once rotation comes, it will be one of the top cards that is going to be banned, and ultimately this is probably going to jack the price up just a little bit, because in paper it won't be banned anytime soon, because they want the cards and the value of them to stay steady, so you do buy a lot of packs. But if you open this up, maybe hang on to it for a week and then sell it, because honestly, it's going to be ripe for a ban, and why you need to sell this probably as soon as you open them from packs and not hang on to it. Anyway, the Book of Exalted Deeds, it's 3 white, legendary artifact. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, you get a 3/3 angel creature token with flying. Tap 3, tap it, exile the Book of Exalted Deeds, put an enlightened counter on target angel. It gains, you can't lose the game. Your opponents can't win the game, activate as a sorcery. So one of the things that this is comboing with right now is Faithless Haven, which is a land that you can awaken with snow mana, and then it goes back to a land. And if you can do this in such a way where you have 6 mana open, you can then put this counter on it, and then it's a land with a counter on it that can't be targeted for the rest of the game because no one's running land destruction. Until this card is banned, definitely put in 4 Fields of Ruins if I don't even know if it's in standard right now. I thought it was printed, but you're going to need that land destruction straight through and through. Once again, like we saw with Field of the Dead back in M19 or M20 when that came out, you had to run land destruction, and it still wasn't enough because the board state would always gain its way back. But this card will just not work in the long run for any standard format. Anyway, guys, this is your proud Canadian Phoenix signing off. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to help out the channel, those links are also down below. Until next time, you guys have a great day.